Protesting erupted in the West Bank Wednesday as Palestinian demonstrators set barricades on fire as Israeli Defense Forces troops watched. The Palestinian Health Ministry says 2 Palestinians were killed by Israeli forces in the city of Ramallah. Correspondent Yan Boechat is standing by live in the West Bank. Yan, this has been definitely a tumultuous day in the West Bank. What more can you tell us?
Well, I spent the day there in Ramallah, and the protests started just after the noon prayers. And there were a lot of people there in the outskirts of Ramallah. They were throwing rocks against the Israeli soldiers, set some tires on fire, and the things start building up in the afternoon. We could hear some shots. It wasn't clear if it was live ammunition or not, but the ambulances just rushed to the scene, took some people, and now we have the information that 2 Palestinians were killed. I spent the day there in Ramallah talking to the people there, and there's a mixture of anger, sadness, frustration about what's going on in Gaza right now. A lot of people compare this situation now to what happened 75 years ago, what they called the Nakba, when the state of Israel was created, and a lot of Palestinians, they had to leave their homes to go to refugee camps like the ones that are still today in Ramallah.
Now, in terms of the neighborhood, we've seen protests all around. What is the concern there between especially the residents of Ramallah, the West Bank, and also, of course, Israeli authorities?
Oh, there's a lot of fear it's not just the Palestinians, but also the Israelis, as you said. Everybody fears that the violence could escalate to a different level in this region. So far, more than 50 Palestinians were killed in the West Bank since the start of the war. But we're not seeing the kind of violence that, of course, we've seen in Gaza or in the border with Lebanon in northern Israel. So far here, we have protests, some incidents, but not a widespread violence. So I think a lot of people are fearing that this could happen here also in the West Bank. The anger and the frustration is building up, and I think people, they have the reason to be afraid what's coming.
But would you say that what you're observing around is generally there is more, everything is functioning as, as expected?
Yeah, I mean, life is going on here. You can see people are going in and out the West Bank from here, from Jerusalem. You can cross, but there's a lot of fear that things could escalate and get out of control.
All right, let's hope there will be peace there. Yan, thank you very much. That's a VOA Correspondent Yan Boechat reporting live from the West Bank.